this is Petra, and this is my favorite mech. The Kablamaphract is 2 space shotguns, 2 large lasers on a cataphract chassis. So first I'm going to show you the build in the USIC Mech Lab. I am using an Ilya Murmetz for this build. You can use a cataphract 3D as well, but you're going to be splitting your weapon groups between your arm and your torso. On the Murmetz we have a beautiful symmetry of the large lasers in the torso, the space shotguns in the arms, and I think that works a little bit better. So we are going to have endo steel and dual heat sinks on this, and we will have to drop the armor on the legs down to 43 points each in order to fit everything. We're still using the 280XL that the Murmetz comes with. Obviously we're going to put the 2 LBXs in the arms, 2 large lasers in the torsos. We end up with 5 tons of ammo. You can drop that down to 4 tons, put an extra heat sink on, put AMS in, or whatever makes you feel more comfortable, but I really think that 5 tons is kind of the sweet spot for not running out of ammo during your match. This mech does run a little bit hot on tourmaline and caustic though, so if you have a problem with that, definitely drop it out and put a heat sink in. So I want to say this is really not a good build. LBXs weigh a lot, don't really do a lot of damage for how much they weigh. However, they are a lot of fun to play, so I'm going to go ahead and show you some gameplay examples. So there are 2 rules to playing the Kablamaphract effectively. The first rule is that every time you get a kill, you have to yell Kablam into voice comms, and I really think that this is a key part to making the mech fun. The second rule is you absolutely must stay with your assault mech. This is definitely a support mech. You're going to want to think of it as a finisher. Allow your assault to go first, hopefully peel away most of that armor. You can finish off the rest of the armor with your large lasers, and then apply your shotguns right to the internal organs of the enemy. Kablam! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Alright, so moving on, we have the Hunchback and a Centurion that came ahead of their assault group a little bit. You can see, you really want to go laser first and then follow up with your shotguns, just hopefully to grab those internals again. This is a really great build against legs. I mostly shoot against center of mass out of habit, but when I remember to go for those legs, they just blow apart. I mean, the large lasers kind of sweep. The LBX really kind of peppers both legs in case you're forgetting which one's which. I have a problem with my rights and lefts sometimes. And you'll see that again here. I really just focus on the legs here on the Centurion, and he went down pretty quick. Kablam! So now we'll give you a little bit of an example of how not to play the Kablamaphract. My assault is running for cover. There's an Atlas and a Highlander coming over the ridge here. You'll see this Atlas here takes a shining to me. As an aside, don't ever shoot your shotgun at more than like 200 meters. It's just like throwing popcorn in their face. It's so ineffective. Anyways, so this Atlas wants me dead, and you'll see with the XL engine and the pretty large hitbox that is my torso, I'm going to go down pretty quick here. One other thing to note here, I'm up on this hillside, and the lasers being in my torso means that I really don't have that up and down range of motion that I would like to have with them. Something to watch out for. I also want to show you how effective the Kablamaphract is against lights. The spread of the LBX is a blessing in disguise when it comes to lights, especially before host state rewind was in. Is one of the easier ways to actually hit them. So, and plus, again, it's great against legs, so you can see they fell apart pretty epically. I want to leave you with this one last shot of me killing a stalker. It's a perfect situation. His center torso is exposed. Kablam! Alright, just a shout out to all those LBX lovers out there. Happy kablamming.